Alright, so hello gamers and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an entire Ultimate Phantom Forces tier list and going through every single weapon. So yeah, strap in, let's get into it. First gun up is the AK-12. I'm going to put this gun in good. I don't think it really has too much to it. It's pretty accurate, it has a burst, it's good. AN-94 I'm going to put in great. The 7.62 conversion and the burst like at the start, that time to kill is absolutely ridiculous. It is really high time to kill. Basically like a two-shot body shot if you really count like the burst and then that third follow-up shot. So 7.62 is great with that. The AS-Val I'm actually going to be putting maybe top of bottom of good, probably. It's all right. It has a decent 3-hit kill range, 5-hit kill at range. It's pretty decent. Scar L, I'm actually going to be putting this gun in mid now. The 9mm conversion is okay, but I'm not gonna lie, right now there's basically no reason to use it over a bunch of other assault rifles, and I'll get into why in a little bit. But yeah, the bullet velocity was nerfed, the fire rate was increased, but there's other guns that are faster and do the same thing, which one of them is the AUG-1. Now I'm gonna put the AUG-1 in the bottom of great. I don't think it's like super overpowered, but I've been loving this gun. I think it's my favorite assault rifle right now, and the reason for that is with AP, this can now 4-hit kill torso all ranges. The bullet velocity is higher than a lot of the sniper rifles, and the recoil is super low. I was using it in my previous video, and you saw it just beams people. The M16A4, I'm going to put this in probably same kind of spot as the A94. Personally, I'll put it higher. I really like the M16A4. It's just a 3-round burst, and it can 3-shot people really far. It has a bunch of great conversions. It has 2545, 7.62, well, now that's called whatever. The 6.5 Grendel, it's really good. Definitely a top burst weapon, maybe the best in the game, but we'll get into another one later. The G36, I'm gonna put this one in good. I don't think it's super meta, and the reason for that is it's not a 4-hit kill. It does shoot really quickly, and I really like the gun. It's, I think, the first gun I ever got a 100-kill game with, and it is really good, but it doesn't 4-hit kill with AP even. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in good. M16A1, I'm actually gonna put this in kind of the higher good spot, maybe the highest of good. I think with the M855 conversion or whatever, this thing is actually still really good. It has a starting fire rate with that conversion of 800, which is still really great. Then it heats up, but it's still a 3-hit kill with 800 RPM, and I don't really like that conversion very much, but I gotta admit, it's very good. Before we get on with the video, though, I do have a second channel now, and I just uploaded another video on it. It's about the 1953 coup in Iran, which is a really interesting event. But if you don't like historical videos, keep watching this one, because this is about a video game. The M16A3 I'm going to put at good. I don't really think this gun is that great, but it's still overall just got great stats like all around. I just don't think that it's really the best gun. But then we have the Type 20. Now the Type 20, honestly, I don't know. I might have to put it up here. Type 20 has a great 3-hit kill, especially with torso shots. It can 4-hit kill even without all being torsos. It still has to be some torso shots, but very consistent 4-hit kill because it does 24 with a 1.1 torso by default. You can even run AP to get even more torso multi, and it can 2-hit kill headshot in close range. It can 3-hit kill, has the same fire rate as the Scar L, but it has higher velocity, higher pen. It's just better in every way. That's why the Scar L is just going down here. I actually think the Scar L is not worth using when the Type 20 just exists. The next one up is the AUG-2. Honestly, I'm going to put this one in nerf, please. Actually, I think this gun is super underrated now. It got no nerfs, and it was the most used gun until the SMG update, but it hasn't been changed. It's still really good. Like 100% use that. The K2 I'm gonna put in mid. I think it's fine, but the recoil's weird. The sight mount is weird. I just don't think it's that good. The FAMAS I'm actually gonna put in decent, like good tier. Yeah, I think this gun can be really nice. I don't think it's the best gun in the entire game or anything, but there's definitely a reason to use it. The AK-47 I'm gonna put in mid. I actually think this gun is not great right now. It's kind of sad, but it's just not good. It just has too much recoil, and it can barely even 2-hit kill. Even if you had a torso and a headshot, I still think it's not a 2-hit. So you have to hit 2 headshots, and then the Type 20 does that. And if you think about it, the Type 20 is actually I might put this in trash, because the Type 20 has better time to kill, the same hits to kill, at range. It's really hard to make an argument for the AK-47 being good right now. The AUG-3, I'm going to put this gun in good because honestly, it's up there with the AUG-2. I'll put it in great actually, because it's kind of objectively worse than the AUG-2, so that's why I have to put it down one tier, but it's still an amazing gun. You just may as well use the AUG-2. The L85A2, I'm going to put this gun in good. With AP, it can be a 4-hit kill all ranges, so definitely it's going to be good, but I do think the AUG-1 and the Type 20 kind of have it beat beat. They have better bullet velocity and better overall performance. The HK416, obviously it's gonna go somewhere in good. This gun has really never been bad. The AK-74 is also going to good. Honestly, the AK-74 is just the Type 20 but worse in like every way. Sorry, I actually have to put in mid, because this gun, if you look at the stats, it is worse in like every way, especially since they removed the super armor piercing, which was basically the only reason to use this. Yes, super armor piercing is still in the game, but it gives you like 30% pen instead of 200% pen, so there's really no reason to use that. The AKM I will put a little bit higher than the AK-47. I think it does have slightly better stats, but right now there's not really a big meta for these like hard-hitting assault rifles. If you remember, the G36 and the LA5 used to be the best guns because they could 4-hit kill at range, and that's kind of coming back with AP. AK-103, I gotta put this one in great because of bars barrel. Honestly, on its own, it's just like an AKM, but the bars barrel is great. The TAR-21, I actually might put in great as well. It has weird recoil, but with AP, it's a 4-hit at all ranges with what, 850 RPM. That's good. Not gonna lie. The Type 88, I also gotta put in probably great. I'll put it in very high good. It has better recoil than a lot of these AKs, and it does more damage, and it shoots quicker. So yeah, it's still really good. High good for M231 as well. It's just a 4-hit now, which is unfortunate, and hollow point doesn't even make it really like a 3-hit or anything like that. But yeah, there's plenty of SMGs that actually kill faster, even if they fire slower. So the C72 is good. I actually would put it maybe a little higher than the M16A3. Not gonna lie, this gun has fallen off. It's been nerfed a bunch of times, and the AUG 2 is just like kind of better in every way. Better max damage, better min damage, better time to kill. Very similar recoil, if not better on this one. Then we have the STG. This gun is fine, I guess. It's not really that great. It's good with 5.56. I'll give it a good for 5.56. Then we have the G11, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put the G11 in high great as well. Next up, we have the M4A1, which I'll put good. It's not that great, not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it bottom of good. The min damage and the ranges have always been so weird. The G36K is so mid right now because they removed that 3-hit. It's just, yeah, it's not good anymore. I'm not gonna lie. They switched it with the G36C, which is kind of goofy. Then we have the M4, and I'm gonna put this one in high good. I don't think it's great simply because the M16A4 is just a little bit better. The L22, I'm gonna put in great. I actually think this gun is great because it has almost 800 RPM. It has a 4-hit kill all ranges with AP. It's just got no recoil. Like, it's very good if you just want a 4-hit killing gun. Then we have the SCAR PDW. This gun is really mid. Like, it has some conversions, but none of them are really that good, and the default gun is like a Type 20 with no range. It's really unfortunate. AKU-12, I'm gonna give good. I gotta give it over the M4A1. Like, I'm gonna put it like here, because it's kind of like a slight upgrade to the M4A1. It's honestly not a bad gun at all. The Groza 1, I'm gonna put in good as well. None of the conversions are good, but the default gun is honestly really nice because 750 RPM, it can 4-hit all ranges with AP. The recoil's not there, so I don't really run AP on it, but yeah, I'm gonna put it like around here. I really do like the fire rate with the 37 damage with a great 3-hit kill range. It's probably like 80 studs or something. Then we have the OTS 126. I'm gonna put it in high good. The damage profile on it is very similar to an AK-47. In fact, it has like the same hits to kill as the AK-47, but it has no recoil in like 50 rounds. The time to kill isn't great on it, but yeah, honestly, it's great because of the magazine size plus the handling. People only use it because it's great for feeds because you just have a bunch of bullets and then good handling as well. The AK-12C is, yeah, it's pretty mid. The Honey Badger, I think I have to put it in like high good or great simply for the reload speed. I guess I'll put it like top of good. Definitely a great option for the reload speed only. There's not really a lot of reason to use it otherwise. It's good with hollow point because of the 2-hit kill head, but other than that, I wouldn't really use this gun. I don't like it, but yeah, it's got a fast reload, so there's that. The K1A, I'm going to put in mid. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to argue with this gun being in the mid tier. I don't know why it does 16 min damage, and the fire rate isn't that high, and the damage isn't that good. It's sad. This gun used to be like up here, but now it's just mid. SR3M is going to get another good tier, maybe high good tier. It was really, really meta before the SMG update, but now there's a lot of SMGs that kind of do it better, but maybe it's great. Honestly, I think this gun is great because a lot of those super great 3-hit kill SMGs have been nerfed. Yeah, before you wouldn't pick this over the Rama, but now you would probably. The Groza 4, this gun is probably trash. It was only good with hollow point, and then they nerfed hollow point, and now it's got nothing good basically to it. The MC51 is, they changed the recoil and it feels awful, and I've seen a lot of like diehard MC51 fans talking about the new recoil, and I don't like this gun anymore because of it. It's sad. It has a 2-hit kill range though, so I'll give it a mid. Then we have the FAL 56-3 Para. I'm not gonna lie, this gun is great. I don't know why people don't use this enough. 45 is not that good, but 5.56 and the default ammo are insane. The reload time is so good, and for all the FALs, still has that 700 RPM. It does like 44 damage up close. 1858 Carbine. I'm gonna put this gun in mid because, yeah, I don't really have to explain it. AK-105 is going to nerf, please. The AK-105 bars barrel is the best gun. It's like actually one of the best guns. Probably better than the AUG 2 because you can just beam people. The jury is trash. I don't really gotta argue on that. I love the KC SRR, but yeah, it's also trash. Let's be real. The Gyrojet Carbine should be nerf, please, or great, but I'm gonna put it in good because that stupid, like, the bullets, like, they get faster over time, and like it's just bad. It's annoying, but it can still one-shot torso at range. So the 882 I'm gonna give good because you can get a faster reload. Not a great gun though. It's super overrated. I'm gonna give a decently high good for X95R. It's kind of like the C882 but better, and it has some great conversions on it. I really do think it's good. I gotta give the HK51 like a high mid, right? Because it's got 100 rounds, so you gotta give it somewhere, but the recoil and stuff is just not good. Actually, it's probably like good, honestly. Like, this gun is underrated, but I'm glad people don't use it. The cannon is obviously a meme, so it's not really gonna get a rank too much. The MP5K, I'm gonna give great still. It got a nerf, but I mean, that 10mm is great still. UMP45, I'm going to give... Ooh, that's a difficult one. I think it's still probably great if you use 45 Super, because yeah, I can 2-hit kill torso. D36C, I'm gonna give good. It can 3-hit. MP7 is going to... Ooh, maybe even go nerf, please. Well, actually, I'm going to put it the highest of great because there's a gun that goes a little bit higher. Definitely going to give MAC-10 a high good. I think the recoil's still pretty mid, and there's kind of better options, but yeah. P90, nerf, please. The P90 didn't really get a nerf while the MP7 did, which is goofy, and the P90 was already kind of better. This gun is absolutely insane right now, and I recommend you try it out. The Colt Mars, also nerf, please. This is kind of the meta gun, I'd say, from the new update. I think these four, if you run any of these four, I think you're just gonna win every game, bro. The MP5, I'm actually going to give... I give this one maybe a great. I think it's actually really good right now. Actually, I'm going to give it a high good because I'll get the MP5 SD up there. I think it's a little bit better because of the 2-hit kill head. The Colt SMG, they nerfed the recoil in the test place and it felt awful, so I'm going to give it mid. L2A3 is trash. They made the bullet velocity terrible and it still doesn't even do like any more damage than before. It's sad. Yeah, the MP10, I don't know. The MP10 is not good right now. It's sad. I have like 1,000 kills on it, but I don't think it's good. M3A1, definitely great. I mean, yeah, you can't even argue with the M3A1, dude. The recoil is non-existent and it can 2-hit really far. Yeah, it doesn't shoot quick as bad bullet velocity, but you gotta give it a high tier. MP510, I'd give this gun honestly great. I think it's very underrated in the current meta. It's really high damage. Uzi, trash. Please buff this gun. I guess they did a little bit, but it's not enough. I still feel like it's terrible. I'm gonna give the AUG 3 Para a high good, like around here, because yeah, the ranges are great. A7, trash. I don't even gotta argue with this. They buffed it like a tiny bit, but it was not enough. This gun is still terrible. AKS-74U, I'm going to give this gun maybe a great. I think this, I don't know where it went. Okay, right there. Yeah, AKS-74U, it's got some good conversions. Overall, the gun is just very accurate, or it does a ton of damage if you're running the right conversion. PPSH, I'm going to give good. You can't really argue with 71 rounds. The damage sucks, but it still shoots quick. Vector, I'm going to put it up here. Yeah, it probably still needs a nerf, honestly. The default ammo is still great. Alpera Shorty, the recoil is literally broken right now, so trash. PP19 Bison, I'd give great. This gun got a huge buff. It does actually good damage now. MP40, I'm going to give it a little bit higher, but they nerfed it same way they nerfed the Uzi and the L2A3, where they made the bullet velocity terrible and didn't give it that much, but they gave it more than the other ones, which actually makes it still pretty good. I'll put it like high mid. It's still good. X95 SMG, yeah, this gun is super mid. I don't know. I don't really like it. Triplex still sucks. Rama, I'm going to give... I'll give it good because it has 80 bullets, but yeah, the 3-hit kill is gone. So it went from like here to here. It's crazy. Tommy gun. I'm going to give this gun good. This gun is still good. Not going to lie. That one's there. Tommy gun is actually really good. It has a bunch of conversions. It has 1919. BWC 9A. It's not bad. I'm not going to lie. Like, it has some great stats. Small mag, but great stats for an SMG. 5.0, I'd still give like very high grade, maybe a little bit under these guys. Yeah, probably around here. Didn't get a nerf. Same as the AUG 2. It didn't get a nerf. It was the best gun before. Maybe it's still too good. Actually, I might have put it up here. I think you might be able to beat an MP7 user with the 5.0 because you can one-shot them. Bolt LMG, this gun is bottom of good, maybe? Like somewhere in good? Yeah, they nerfed it. It's not as good. M60, please nerf this gun. I don't know why people aren't using it because it can 3-hit all ranges. And it shoots really fast and has no recoil now. I don't get it. M60 is like the best gun. All gauge bar, yeah, it's fine. MG36 is also fine. RPK-12 is also, it might be a little bit higher because of the burst, I guess. L86 is fine. RPK is nerf, please. It can 3-hit with hollow point. People aren't using this gun. I don't know why. It's actually like the best gun in the game right now, or one of them. Honestly, like the RPK, I don't know. The 3-hit all ranges hollow point, or not hollow point, AP is insane. HK21, you got to give this gun like at least a high good because shoots quick and it does good damage. The hammer is, I'd put it like bottom of great. It's still good. You just have to, I don't know. I'll put it high good because you have to spray a wall to make it good. Like it takes so long to like heat it up now. It's really weird. RPK-74 is also not a bad gun. I'd put it high good as well. The MG3 is trash. The handling and the reload time are terrible. Yes, it has high DPS, but if you're trying to get high kill games, it will not work. The M1918A2 is going to go to mid. The damage is good, but yeah, that's about it. The MGV is gonna go to meme probably. I'll rank it like as a gun, and I'll probably get it a mid. It's actually I'll probably have to give it trash, even though I like it. I'll put it high trash. Stoner 96, great. I don't know why people aren't using it. The chainsaw I'll put right next to the Stoner. This gun is really accurate now for no reason and can 3-hit. It's weird. MG42 down there with MG3. The M14, I'm gonna put that one in great. That gun is really good. The ECR, I'm gonna put this one in good. Yeah, it's good. It can 2-hit. It's fast. Same with the Scar H. It's Scar H maybe goes high good. It's not a bad gun. 3-hit torso range, I think. AK-12BR. I'm gonna put this one in top of great. Really low recoil. Maybe nerf, please. Not gonna lie. Yeah, no, it's not as broken as these, but it's still broken and the recoil's too low. I'm gonna put the G3 right next to the AK-12BR. Yeah, both these guns have attachments that do not fit their recoil, and it makes them really good. The G3 is kind of a direct downgrade in a way to the RPK. It doesn't shoot as quick. It has a smaller mag and stuff. I prefer the G3. I have 10,000 kills on it now. A G3 is super mid. Yeah, it's just like a G3, but worse. HK417 is also not really that great as a battle rifle. I'll give it a good, yeah. It can 3-hit. The Henry is going to go right next to the 1858 Carbine. They're basically the same gun now. The Foul 50 I'm going to put in great. I'm going to put it probably right next to the Para. The H-Car I'm going to put in mid. Yeah, this gun is unfortunately not good. Maybe even, like, it only has 30 bullets. That's, like, the only upside of it, so I'm gonna put it in trash. Like, you don't need 30 bullets for a DMR. Mark 11, I'm gonna put in great, obviously, just, like, a great overall DMR. The SKS, I'm gonna put in mid, because so many battle rifles kind of do it better right now. The SL8, because of a bunch of different conversions, I'm gonna put in great. I think it's an amazing gun, super underrated. Just super low recoil, high bullet velocity, use Marksman barrel. SVU, I'm also gonna put in great. I think all three of these are some of the best DMRs. The VSS is trash. There's like nothing redeemable about it. I used to love this gun. I have 1,000 kills on it. It's just so bad right now. MSG 90 is, I'm gonna put it like top of great because yeah, it beats all the other DMRs. Even though I don't like it, it's still great. The M21 I'm gonna put in good. It's all right. It's not too great. The TCR I'm also going to put somewhere in good, because you can spam people and headshot people, but they need to buff it, because why does this one get to 2-hit kill torso at range when this one can't? And it has 10 bullets, like half the bullets, more recoil, all that stuff. I don't know. SA58 SPR, I'm gonna put high good. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't really fit as well with the 5.0 being in the game. It's kind of like a 5.0 if you really think about the stats. And then you may as well just use these three for longer ranges. The Scar SSR is right next to SVU, very similar. Intervention is going top of great, one of the best snipers in the game. You all know that. The Model 700 is going in mid. Like, yeah, they didn't buff this gun basically at all when they buffed the other one. Same with the AWS, but at least that one shoots kind of quick, so I'm going to put it somewhere in good. The FG50 is obviously going to go to trash. You know why. The AWM is also trash because it shoots slower than the intervention now and has less damage, less torso kill range. Like the intervention, it shoots significantly faster and then is just better in every way. It makes no sense. They need to buff this gun. The RG22 is okay, so I'm going to put this one in mid. Mosin, I'm going to put in great, maybe next to the intervention because it has 8mm, which is really good. SVDS, Still probably needs a nerf. Yeah, people just probably don't use it because they're tired of spamming it, but it's still insane. The M1903 is definitely going with the other two. I think all three of these snipers are just amazing in great spots right now, and I wish every sniper was up here because that would make this sniper meta really fun. The K14 I'm gonna put up here. Well, I'm gonna put the K14 like down at bottom of great. I think it's slightly worse than these three, but I still really have been liking the K14, even if it's not the best one right now. The Hecate I gotta put at bottom of great, right? Because it can just one-shot all ranges, which is very cool. I'm gonna put the FT300 in mid. This gun has too many conversions. They're all really like not that great. M107 nerf please. Like I gotta put it like up here or something, right? The M107 has 250 RPM and 250 stud torso kill range, and the handling feels pretty similar now because they changed the handling stats back to the intervention. So you can one-shot 100 studs further, fire 5 times as fast, and have a very similar gun to the intervention. Yeah, the M107 is just insane right now. The Steyr Scout is gonna go very similar spot as these three because the ammo types are great on it right now. They buff the damage a lot. The Watt 2000 is going to go to mid because the default ammo is pretty good, but then you may as well run the SVDS. And then the ammo types, literally, they have broken stats right now, I swear. Like, they don't even make any sense. They're all terrible. NTW is obviously going to go in trash. I mean, you may as well just run a Hecate and just shoot quicker, you know? KC-12, as far as shotguns go, this one is trash. Even though I like it, I have like 700 kills on it. It just doesn't really do anything special at all. The fire rate, the damage, the spread, none of them really are locked in. Like if you think about it, Spaz 12 is better in every way. Damage, like damage at range, the spread, the fire rate, like the only thing it has is magazine size or tube size or whatever, but it doesn't matter. It's a pump action shotgun. So yeah, Spaz 12 though, I'm gonna put it up here. Spaz 12 is absolutely insane as a shotgun. Watch my shotgun ranking. Honestly, like bottom of great for the model. The DBV 12 is gonna go in a very similar spot as well. KS23M goes somewhere in good. Like it has some good ammo types, honestly. Like Barricada is nice as a sniper, but the shotgun part of it is not great. The Saiga 12 is obviously nerf, please. Highest kill games all come from the Saiga right now because it's a 350 RPM shotgun. The DB shotgun is terrible because it's just like DT11, but way worse. DT11 honestly goes in like great. It's very, very good with sawed-off barrel and stuff like that. The E-gun is super mid right now. I'd honestly even give it trash. They like removed a lot of the stuff that made it decent. The AA-12 is also trash. It shoots slower than the Saiga and does less damage, worse spread, all that stuff. It's just not good. The USAS though, I'm gonna put in probably next to the KISS-23M. This gun is unironically like too good. Even though it's only in good, it's too good because it shouldn't be good. Boxy Buster is a meme, obviously. G17, M9, both of these are super mid as pistols because the 1911 is just kind of better. And even that's not that good. M17 also just, all three of these guns are the same. In fact, the G23 I'm going to put here because it's like these three, but slightly better. KG99 is basically the same. Zip 22 I'm going to put in meme. The two Makarov type guns are definitely pretty mid. The GB22 with 50 is good, so I'm going to put that there. The Deagle L5, I'm going to put in good. Definitely a solid secondary. The G21, I mean, it's still good. The damage is still good, but they removed the 2-hit, which is unfortunate. M45A1 is a little bit worse than the 1911, I'd say, so I'd put them pretty similar spot. The G40 is definitely a really good handgun for the 4-hit at range. I'm going to put that one here, but it's actually no, they buffed the damage. Yeah, it's definitely really high good. The G50 is like top secondaries. Not gonna lie, they should nerf this simply because it destroys the balancing of this GIM1. This thing is like mid right now. They made the G50 have like less recoil and it has that full auto ammo type, and it also headshots like nearly the same range, probably further, because they like doubled the range on it for no reason. The 5.7 I'm gonna put in good. Definitely not quite as good as like a G40, but it's still pretty good. The Hardballer I'm gonna put here as well. All these guns like definitely worth trying out, but there are just like the top pistols, which are going to be these two, 100%. The AM3 is okay. Yeah, you can totally run that. The Gyrojet Mark 1 is not great right now, unfortunately. The GSP with Holoplane is not too bad. The Alien with Holoplane is also not too bad. Maybe I'll move this one up, actually. This one might even be a great secondary because you can one-shot headshot and spam people, which is really nice. The Grizzly I'm also going to put in great, and the reason for that is the headshot kill range is ridiculously far. The M2011, they basically just made it the same as like all these pistols, so I'm going to put it a little bit higher. It's slightly better, I guess. The AF2011, you can one-shot to the limbs with this. I'll put this on like high good. I think it's actually pretty good if you can use it right. The G18 I'm going to put in great. I think they didn't need to buff all the ranges and the min on this, but it's actually a great secondary. 93R super mid. Yeah, you don't need a burst, honestly. The PP2000. Now this is a really good secondary. I'd probably put it by the G40 and stuff. It can 3-hit really far, and it's honestly not a bad secondary in the slightest. Then we have the Tech 9. Honestly, also a great machine pistol for just killing a guy instantly. The Micro Uzi I'm going to put with these 3. Yeah, definitely a great secondary as well. The Scorpion is pretty mid. The damage is just not as good as it used to be. The ASMI is definitely one of, like, these 3 secondaries, if you're running them, that's the only thing you need, is just one of these 3. MP1911, I'm going to put this one in great. Yeah, I'll put it in great. I really like this secondary. I'll put the Tech 9 there too, actually, because both of those are just great for super fast fire rate, super fast time to kill, stuff like that. The arm pistol, I'm also going to be putting in high good. I think this gun is actually super underrated as a secondary. The MP412 Rex, I'm going to put in good. Yeah, the Mateva, I'm going to put in mid. They need to buff this or something, man. I don't know why it does 44 damage, so yeah, use the Rex instead. 1858 New Army is also mid. I'm glad they buffed it, but it's not really that great. Same with the Red Hawk. They're fine. The Judge is honestly a good secondary. You can one-shot people with it, but yeah, the Executioner, I'm going to put this one top of great. I don't think it's up there with these 3, though. This is not one of the big 3. It's just big XIX. Super Shorty is definitely going to go in the bottom of great. Still a great secondary shotgun. Actually, I'll put it top of good because the Saiga 12U is definitely going to go like up here with Executioner. Yeah, the Saiga 12U with the extended mag is great as a secondary. The SFG 50 is actually pretty decent because there are certain scenarios where you're going to want a one-shot at decent range. You don't have a good primary to do that. So then we have M79 Thumper. This one is, it can kill far, but yeah, it's not really meant to be that good. Honestly, Coil Gun as a secondary is maybe great. Like, I'll put it at top of good. It's actually a really good secondary for just being basically a primary. Sawed-off Shotgun is trash. I don't really even have to explain why it's trash. The Obrez, unfortunately, is probably only mid. There's kind of better, like, long-range secondaries, not gonna lie. Then we have the SAS, and the SAS I'm gonna put in good. Like, the SAS has got that one-shot up close, really high bullet velocity, so it doesn't one-shot to the body as far as the SFG, but I'd say overall it might be a little bit more versatile, but it depends on which one you want. I personally prefer the SFG, though. I said I'm only ranking the guns. I'm not gonna rank the nades. It's really only just use, like, this one if you want it, and this one if you're low rank, and this one if you're funny high rank. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy, that's my list. I'll scroll through it really slow, but if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have a nice day.